Good morning, I'm Brady Borrell, coming to you live from Franklin. As you now see the motorcade for St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith now departing Franklin. They are headed down Northwest Boulevard, where other units will meet them at Crossing Place Church and proceed through St. Mary Parish. Of course, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith, and there you have it. You saw his casket just passing us. I'm here at the corner of Northwest Boulevard and Main Street in Franklin, as we honor the life and legacy and the service of St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith. And like I said, other units have met them, and they are now proceeding throughout the parish. They are headed to the Baldwin and Chittimacha area, and will continue east into the east side of St. Mary Parish. And we want to thank all of the outside law enforcement agencies that have joined up with the motorcade here this morning. From what I understand, there are additional units that are meeting them at Crossing Place Church, and they will proceed with them to the west end of the parish, including Baldwin, Chittimacha, and before making their way back to this area. Now, the units may have already caught up with them. I was under the understanding and was told that they were going to meet them at Crossing Place Church. It looks like more units are in the procession than expected at this point, but of course, as I mentioned, they are making their way throughout St. Mary Parish. St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith passed away on Saturday due to a lengthy or long illness, and served our parish in a great way. Of course, he is a Vietnam veteran, and served here in St. Mary Parish in law enforcement for decades. They are going through Chittimacha due to the fact that he was the Chittimacha police chief for several years. And once he retired from there, he ran for sheriff. He won a special election in 2018 in the fall, and then he won a regular election the next year in 2019, and has served as St. Mary Parish Sheriff in a great way. And of course, we honor his legacy today. Of course, they are making their way through St. Mary Parish, as I mentioned, as they are going to make their way to the Municipal Auditorium in Morgan City for the funeral service. The motorcade, of course, has started at Ibert's Funeral Home on Main Street in Franklin. They have made their way west on Main Street. They are going to get on Highway 182, and then they're going to go to Chittimacha Trail. Chittimacha Trail to Flattown Road. They're going to take a right onto Flattown Road. Flattown Road to Ralph Darden, back onto Flattown Road, and make the loop through Chittimacha and down MLK and through to Highway 182. The motorcade will continue down 182 through Franklin to Centerville. At Centerville, the motorcade will take a right onto 317, then Highway 90 eastbound. On the east side of the parish, they will travel Highway 90 east to Highway 182 in Calumet, Highway 182 through Patterson, Bayou Vista to Berwick. In Berwick at the red light, the motorcade will take the ramp onto Highway 90 eastbound. The motorcade will exit in Amelia at Duhon Bypass and take a right. Duhon Bypass to Highway 182, take a right. Highway 182 from Amelia to Morgan City. And in Morgan City, the motorcade will turn right onto Myrtle Street and into the parking lot of the Morgan City Municipal Auditorium, where a visitation will be held beginning at 11 a.m. Now, according to Ibert's mortuary manager and director, Scott Pellerin, he told me the initial visitation will be for the family only, so if you can give them some time to pay their respects and spend time with St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith, and then they will open the visitation for the public until the service begins at 3 o'clock. And there will be military honors. Pastor Mo Seneca will be officiating the service. There will be music. There will be another pastor. I know Kenneth Perry, a gentleman here in the Franklin area, will also be singing. There will be tributes by military organizations, law enforcement, and then they will have the military honors, 21 gun salute, taps, and also the last call on the radio. You will be able to hear all of this and see it on the KQKI Digital Video Network, as we will bring you live video coverage of the funeral service for St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith. You can watch it wherever you're watching this right now on the KQKI smartphone app, the KQKI.live, KQKI Facebook page, YouTube channel, as well as on your TV. If you've got a smart TV, you can either watch it through YouTube on your smart TV, or if you've got we have Roku app and the Amazon Fire TV app, where you can watch it there on your TV, as we honor the legacy, the service, and the life of St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith. Our thoughts and prayers are with his sweet wife, Karen. Of course, many people know them not just as the St. Mary Parish Sheriff, but as Santa and Mrs. Claus. Many of us have, how many have not visited with Sheriff Smith and Mrs. Karen Smith as Santa and Mrs. Claus? My children have sat on his lap, and I believe I've even sat on his lap, maybe even my wife and I. So it's just part of his legacy of service to St. Mary Parish, and again, we honor his legacy today. When they get to the Morgan City Municipal Auditorium this morning, close to 11 o'clock, the Morgan City Fire Department will also have a flag that will be suspended over Myrtle Street as they make their final stop in the Morgan City Auditorium. If you would like to track the motorcade, you can do so on the KQKI smartphone app. If you don't have the app, download it from your app store on Google Play, the Apple Store. It's also available for iPad, and you can actually track the beginning of the motorcade. That way you will know at any point in time where it is if you would like to line up along the highways, and we encourage you to do so to pay your respects to St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith, who has done such a great job of serving our nation, St. Mary Parish, and law enforcement, Chitimacha, and given his service to our parish and our nation. We will come live again around 11 o'clock once the motorcade reaches the Morgan City Municipal Auditorium, and then again you can join us live for the funeral service this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Again, our thoughts and prayers are with Miss Karen Smith and all the loved ones of St. Mary Parish Sheriff Blaise Smith. I want to thank you for joining us this morning for live coverage of the motorcade for St. Mary Parish Blaise Smith, and we will see you this afternoon at close to 3 o'clock, and again this morning at 11 o'clock as the motorcade makes its way to the Morgan City Auditorium. I'm Brady Borrell for KQKI News, your local news leader.